Waubonsie Valley looking for that elusive 5th win to become playoff eligible, while Naperville North closes in on hosting a playoff game. On the opening kickoff, Cam Hardy hits the hole, finds the outside, getting 75 yards on the return, setting up the Huskies with great field position. 2 plays later, handoff to Eric Wright. He scores from 25 yards out, giving North an early 7-0 advantage. Warriors responding in the form of Nate Ashford, taking it right up the gut, 35 yards down to the 19. Next play, Ashford again. The junior ties the game at 7, a $1.02 on the ground. Second quarter now, Dub V's Tanner Westwood connecting with Chuck Robinson for an 18-yard touchdown, giving Bonsie the 14-7 lead. Huskies driving under 2 to play in the half. Mitch Lewis keeping the drive alive with the catch on 4th down. Final seconds of the quarter, Luke Siegels to Nick Calcagno on the screen, fighting his way to the goal line. Game tied at 14. Late in the third, Matt Milan is good from 38 yards out, giving North a 17-14 lead. Warriors looking for the same result in the fourth, but Cross Holmes' kick is blocked by Julian Collins. North clinging onto that 3-point lead with 9 to play. Waubonsie would get the ball back with little time on the clock. Tanner Westwood hits Nate Ashford in stride, getting out of bounds at the 39. Warriors in field goal position at the 26, but with 19 seconds left, Tanner Westwood overthrows Chuck Robinson, picked off by Grant Erickson. Dub V will need to beat Wheaton North next week to get in the playoffs.
It was definitely all team effort today. It was a great win though. That's a great football team, and it was a close one. It was a fun game to play in. It feels great just to end the game and beat a really good football team, and we'll take it on to the next one pretty much.
It's a huge win for us. Every week we're saying we just got to win the next game, and this was a huge one, as is next week. We just want to get to 8-1, and it's still not guaranteed that we'll have a home game first round for the playoffs, but there's a much better chance if we end up 8-1. So these are a big big last game for us. We just want to get there and get to 8-1.
That was the way the guy open. We just didn't make a good pass. Yeah, you could say it's an interception, but when you overthrow a kid that's wide open and goes right to you, the first interception was the same way. Our kid is open, and Tanner just wasn't as accurate tonight as he was last week. In Indiana, those passes would all have been right on the money. Tonight he was just a hair off, and you're dealing with teenagers, and they're not professional athletes, so it's not Tom Brady out there. It's you live and die with how they execute, and we, like I said, we didn't execute, they did. Yeah, you could say they're picks, but those weren't the kind of picks he threw earlier in the year that turned games around. Yeah. Those were picks with guys that were open. He's making the right read. He just didn't put the ball in the right spot, and when he did, we dropped 2. And it's unlike Chuck to drop any, and he dropped 2 wide open passes tonight. And we had the one here on 4th down before our last possession. That might have got us going, but it's you live and die with high school kids, and you get ready for the next one. Our season's not over by any means.